Bikes, Blues, and Barbecues has officially started. It's actually been going since Wednesday. And there are Harleys absolutely everywhere. Like, not even kidding. As you can tell, they're just everywhere. I'm headed down to one of the locations as soon as this light changes, of course. And I'm gonna go do some demo rides. There's a Yamaha, whatever you call, showcase, I guess. There's also Harley, naturally. Yeah, I'm just trying to get to the actual event. So I was here earlier and finally found parking. I'm thinking that UPS truck is, oh yeah, she's broken down. Oh, that sucks. And that's the reason I worked 14 hours yesterday, is because the truck broke down and I had to go out and help the guy with the route, finish his route. Otherwise, he would have been royally effed and would have gotten back at like 9 o'clock at night, something like that. Something stupid. Oop. Pretty much just find a spot now. What's up, everybody? Just got off of work. Yeah, I had planned to actually film some demo rides during last weekend's motorcycle rally here in town, Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. But my first demo ride was on a Yamaha MT-09, and when I was signing up for the actual, like going through the waivers and stuff, the dude was like, yeah, you're gonna have to take the GoPro off your helmet. So I figured, like, whatever, I'll just kind of sneak it back on, or if nothing else, just do the Harley bikes, you know, recorded. I fucked up and I went ahead and took the GoPro out of like the housing, and left everything else still attached to the helmet, not considering that wind would be a factor. The housing and the mounts all completely blew off, and all I had was the actual mount mounted on the helmet. That's all I had left. Thankfully, the mic adapter did not fly off, because that's a $50 replacement just by itself. I kind of like had to hold it on during the interstate portion of the test ride, because it was a group demo ride with a pre-planned route. I don't even know if it actually hit someone. It definitely could have, because it was just like whoop, gone. And that is why there's no footage of Bikes Blues. And the hardest thing to replace was the actual like GoPro housing, which I bought some Chinese brand like knockoff, because GoPro wanted like $30 for just the frame, which is ridiculous. I'm back in business now. I ended up riding quite a few bikes, I think like maybe 6 different ones. So I rode the Yamaha MT-09, which was freaking awesome. Just like the FZ07, only more power. So much fun though, so much power, and that is a definite contender for like next bike. After that, I rode the MT-10, which is just the 1000 motor version. I don't really know specifics. And then I rode the Yamaha R6, which is my first time on a sport bike, and that kind of reignited some flames for wanting a sport bike, for sure. And then I also rode a Harley Fat Bob with the 107 engine, which was surprisingly awesome. Like, it had way more power than I was expecting. I don't know why, because I think 107 translates to like 1800 cc's or somewhere in that ballpark. Crazy amount of power, and actually rode really well. as I was saying, I forgot I needed to get gas in this thing, like today. But yeah, I rode the Harley Fat Bob, and then I ended up waiting a bit just to ride the FXDR, their newest, like, kind of sport cruiser. It's like a mixture of their Softail models and the V-Rod. The V-Rod that they did for a while, like a stupidly powerful Harley. I rode that kind of like after riding, I was really just curious mainly, but after riding the Fat Bob I was like, okay, I really want to know how this performs now. It seemed like it was going to be really freaking cool, which it totally was, 100%. It was so sweet, so powerful, and just has a really badass like kind of like feeling to riding it, because it's forward controls and like it's a bigger bike than mine. They might not be like full drag bars, but I mean they're pretty draggy, if you will. And then you just have this like huge air cleaner over here, and that was like my only gripe with the bike, really. It kind of sucked having to like position my leg around the air cleaner. Hey dude. But other than that, it was so much fun to ride. It had a good sound to it, you know. I mean, as like stock Harleys don't sound too great, just because they're trying to meet emissions and all that, and like, they don't sound awesome. But it had like a little bit of a low down grunt to it. My impressions, I was blown away. And then it got to, I also rode a iron 48, and I was, after riding the Fat Bob and the FXDR, I was super like, this is dumb. I mean, it's like the old school engine, so I mean it vibrates a lot, doesn't have a lot of power. I don't know, it just wasn't exciting to ride at all. That whole experience definitely made me want to upgrade though. Definitely do a sport bike though. I was geeking over the Harleys a bit, and then kind of brought myself back to reality and was like, I have a cruiser, I know what it's like. I want something more exciting, more fast, more nimble, a whole different thing altogether. Sorry I didn't get any footage for y'all. I was gonna try to break the rules for you, and then everything flew off, and that was pretty much the end of it. I promise, next time it happens, next time anything like that happens, I will catch it for you. With that said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and